What up, my dudes, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making a delicious red pepper sauce for some pasta. So without further ado, let's get started. As always, the exact quantity of ingredients are going to be below in the description. First, you're going to go ahead and roast 2 red peppers. I'm using a cooking torch because I wanted to see if this would work in a pinch. It does. I recommend you just do this underneath a broiler though in your oven or directly on a gas burner. You just want to get these nice and black, and then you're going to put them in a bowl and cover them in saran wrap for about 30 minutes and let them soften. Next, we're going to go ahead and take some onions, 1 to be exact, and we're just going to slice it very thinly like so. Don't worry about getting it into exact slices or uniform with the garlic and the onion, because once we slice it, eventually this is all going to go into a food processor. Alright, next we're going to grab our calbrian chilies. These are in olive oil. I'm going to go ahead and have a taste of one of these because I've never eaten these before, but we are going to use 5 of them. And I gotta say, these peppers, they actually had really good flavor. They are a little spicy and bring a little bit of heat, but they're not overly hot. They're kind of soaked in oil if you've ever had like a pepperoncinis with feta in them. Kind of have that type of oil in it. They're very good though. Recommend. So anyway, we're going to take 5 of them. We're going to de-seed them. You don't have to be very exact with this. You can leave more seeds if you want yours to be a little bit spicier. I tend to leave a little bit of seeds because I do like spicy food. And once you de-seeded all 5 of them, go ahead and give these a rough chop. And then just leave them to the side like so. Next, our red peppers should be nice and softened. So we're going to go ahead and scrape all that black off there. Like so. And then we're going to go ahead and we're just going to go ahead and slice this red pepper up. Being careful to remove the seeds in the middle because we don't want that. And then give it a nice little thin julienne. And go ahead and add that to our onion and garlic. Then we're going to heat up some oil in the pan. And because I did it off camera, make sure you grate yourself a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. So y'all can't be like, I forgot. Once the oil is hot and shimmering, go ahead and add your peppers, onions, and garlic. Do not add the Cambrian chilies yet. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. Go ahead and saute them till they're like this, a little bit translucent. Then we're going to go ahead and add those chilies. And add a little bit of the oil from the jar that they came into this to add a little bit more flavor. Next, we're going to add about 8 leaves of basil. And we're just going to cook that until it wilts. Then we're going to make a little bit of spot in the middle of our pan for some tomato paste. About a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons worth. Then we're going to add 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Combine it all together. And then we're going to add some red chili flakes, about a teaspoon. Go ahead and combine everything and bring it to a light simmer like so. And then once it's simmering like this, carefully transfer it to your blender and give it a good blend. I'm blending it all at once here. No need to do this in batches. And it should turn this nice orange color once you're done. And you can see those little flecks of green in there too. Now this is a delicious sauce. I'm going to go ahead and put this off to the side into a cup, and I'm going to save this throughout the week. And I'm going to use half of it for the recipe now. So, once you have this nice delicious sauce, you're going to want to put it back in the pan. I'm using about half of it. Add some salt and some butter. So we're going to go ahead and add the Parmesan cheese once we're simmering. So this has an Alfredo consistency. Honestly, this is a sauce that's kind of a hybrid between a pesto alla calabrese and an Alfredo. Then we're going to add our noodles and some pasta water. Toss it to combine, making a complete mess of our stove in the process. And then we're going to neatly put it on the plate or just slap it on there like I am, making a mess out of the plate. And then once you got that kind of together, go ahead and add yourself some fresh basil if you want for garnish. And then you are ready to eat. Alright guys, let's try it. Oop, can't get in a good shot. Oh well. I'm too hungry to care. Alright, let's get a big forkful. It was absolutely delicious. It's savory. It's got a lot of heat. Well, not a lot of heat. Some heat to it. It's creamy. It's delicious. Right balance of salt. Parmesan really comes through nicely. You really taste everything. It really comes together well. Try this out. You won't be sorry. Anyway, I'm going to eat my dinner. Toodles. And there you have it, folks. A delicious red pepper sauce for your pasta. I'd actually recommend adding some protein to this. Add a little savory note. Maybe some grilled chicken or something. But it is delicious on its own. So anyway, if you like, comment, and subscribe, really helps out the channel. Tell me what you want me to cook next. And as always, toodles.